Imagine if every 6th to 12th grader in America knew exactly what they wanted to do with their lives. This model that America has taken on, the idea of, oh, let kids explore and they will figure out their degree later after high school, that's just a bad idea. It's not working. America is one of the only places in the world that does this. Everybody else, you graduate high school and you have a plan. America, I think we've taken this too far. We need to help children figure out what to do with their lives while they're still in the K-12 space. Now, you might say, well, Amos, what if they don't have exposure? Well, I'm glad you asked. We have a book called Becoming an Engineer, where you learn everything about becoming an engineer, or a book called Decoding Medical Careers, where you learn everything about medicine, or a book called Mathematics for Human Flourishing, where you learn about math and the beauty of math. And we could go on and on. Imagine if there's a place that you can log into and you literally just explore as many careers as you need to. Well, that's what STEM Excellence is about. We're starting in October and we're providing a database for students with interviews and, and then the students can even ask questions. What are the different careers you're interested in? How can we guide you along the way so that when you graduate, actually not when you graduate, so that when you're in 10th grade, you're like, I want to become a doctor. You don't need to know that you want to be a pediatric neurosurgeon who works in cardiology at the University of Minnesota. You don't need to know that specific, but you got to know where you're going. And we start in 6th grade because people have time to job shadow, to ask questions. And if you don't like blood and cadavers and this and that, that's not going to change tomorrow. So we need to stop this idea of thinking that, oh, well, but if I put Johnny in a box, what if Johnny wants to change this? No, there's times there's times there's certain professions that I was not going to be touching, right? And so God has wired every child with certain things. And then maybe some people don't have the experiences, but there's certain tendencies we have. And if we believe that people are created in the image of God, then they should have certain tendencies and certain directions. And guess what? Some people are going to change multiple times, and that's okay. But the problem becomes we're telling people to go through a K-12 education, but then we're not giving them any direction. So they're literally aimlessly walking around. And then we wonder why kids are doing terrible in American schools sometimes, because they don't have any vision. We need to help people have a vision. That's where it begins. Help them explore careers and have a vision, guide them along the way, teach them how to learn, teach them to love learning, teach them to desire to learn. These are things that transfer into any field, and they'll be okay, even if they have to change careers later. But they need to have a direction now. Where are they headed? So 6th to 12th graders, STEM Excellence Career Exploration. We're opening those opportunities for people around the world to explore, but especially America. American young people, we got to step it up. We are not doing well when it comes to having direction and doing well with studies. Let's change our attitude. Thanks for watching. Feel free to subscribe for more. Take care and God bless.